Hello everybody, welcome to the videos. My name's Jamie from Wonders Games. Today we're doing a games pickup video. Now I've been doing these pickup videos for quite some time. Now normally I do one pickup video per month based on what I buy each month. However, sometimes I don't buy very many. But also, I do get very behind on these videos. So to make it easier for myself, I'm going to, rather than do one video per month, I'm going to do one every 2 months. So that way it allows me to buy what I bought every 2 months into one video and hopefully make it a little bit more easier for me. But anyway, this is what I bought in January, February 2021. Now this month is based on C64 and Amiga. First one I bought on Amiga is Outrun Europa. Outrun Europa, a 7-stage race across Europe in an attempt to avoid capture. Race across the English Channel on a super fast jet ski. Battle bumper to bumper with secret agents in your Porsche 911 or Ferrari F40. Hit 170 miles per hour through congested streets on your adrenaline pumping Yamaha GP. Break waves in the med of your turbocharged power boat and foil your enemies as you seek to retrieve secret files. There you go. There you go, I've played this for a few years. This is Outrun Europa. Let's fire to start. Okay, so the game is Outrun Europa, a racing video game developed by Probe Software, published by US Gold for the Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Master System, Commodore 64, Game Gear and ZX Spectrum in 1991. Only the game version was released in North America. It's a spin-off of Sega's 1986 arcade game, Outrun. I love it, I think it's a really good game. Difficult though, can't get far. Furthest I've got is level 3. Now each track, which you say most of them, you do have a different vehicle. And I'm not a fan of motorbikes, but this is what I can do most of the time. Now it's up to accelerate and down to brake. And if you have it, fire for a boost. And some levels you have a boost, some levels you have a weapon. Now of course, a game like this, you're going to get a time. Now, the time is not the issue on this one. The police isn't really the issue. It's the other cars that always get in your way and they'll try and ram you. Anything from a taxi to a Ford Escort, maybe even a Porsche. Now, at the moment of time, the police are in the neighbourhood, so you need a boost, but try not to use a boost too much on a bend. Sometimes the road will actually split. But yes, you can hit things, and yes, you can get back onto it, and yes, you won't lose as much time in other games. But if you do it too many times, you're going to run out of time. Anyway, levels aren't overly long. It's always the second level which always tends to get me, which is jet ski. But I quite like the game, I really do. But yeah, going alright so far. They can pick up items along the way. Yeah, these cars, they keep ramming you. Get out of the race. There you go. So yeah, limited these are. Level 2 is jet ski, and then after that you are in a car. Now this is the A2, we're heading towards Dover, which is not too far away from where I live. Okay. Haven't got many left. Right, so we're towards the end, not too far away. But yes, next level is the most difficult. I've only done it a few times. There you go. Superb. No police around, which is good. I am getting hit by a Porsche. 13 seconds. There we go. Perfect. Superb. There we go. Gets off the bike. And now we're going onto a jet ski. Okay, level 2 is jet ski. Without a shadow of a doubt, the most difficult level in this game. Very rarely do I get past it. Now, there's so many things you can hit. Boats, for example, we've just hit. Lighthouses, rocks. And of course, we do get police. Now, you do also have missiles, which you use to blow up the helicopters. Now, if the boat rams you, of course, it's going to slow you down. If the police get in front of you, yes, game over. Now, if you hit a barrel, you can actually jump. And sometimes you can get lucky where it takes you. You get to jump over things if you're lucky. But the trouble is, you don't get a lot of reaction time. You really don't. You don't get a lot of time to plan ahead. But as you progress, yes, you'll see so many things to avoid. Including a boat, a yacht. Now those just keep going left to right or right to left, whatever the case may be. But yeah, again, police. Watch out for the police. We have 6 seconds, and you do also get checkpoints. Again, not as often as you would like. You just reached one. Right, okay, keep going, Jamie, keep going. We're heading towards France. Now, doesn't matter how much time you've got, if the police stop you, then yes, it's game over. You don't have a limited supply of continues. And that's where I get past this. I've run out of missiles. Mind the boats. Okay, this is going well, Jamie. Oh dear, it's going to ruin anyone's day. Right, 24 seconds. You'll know when you get there because the screen will change what it looks like. You'll see a pier. There we go, we're nearly there! We're nearly there! Come on, Jamie, we've got 12 seconds. Did it! Well, I might have crashed, but I made it. There we go, in the car. There we go, Outrun Europa. Next game I bought on the Amiga once again, this is Power Drive. I thought I'd played this in the old days, I hadn't. But anyway, not overly expensive, but good condition. Burn through blizzards in Monte Carlo at midnight, or race in the blistering desert heat of Kenya. Test your running skills through the dense forest, dizzy mountain passes and icy frozen lakes of 8 international courses. Power Drive, drive it if you dare. There you go. There you go, Power Drive. I don't think I've actually ever played this before, but anyway, it looks good. Why not? Let's give it a whirl. Okay, first race is Monte Carlo, round 1, event 1. It's a time trial. Entry is $1,000. Okay, this is Power Drive, a racing video game from 1994 by Rage Software Limited, featuring rally driving in various countries around the world. It's not bad. However, my lord, is it difficult. It's taking some getting used to though. I'm getting there slowly, but it's very, very easy to make a mistake in a game like this. You've got to get these turns absolutely perfect and in good time as well. But yeah, if you hit the side, you're going to be facing the long way, and it can take a lifetime to get yourself back facing the right direction. And trouble is, these time trials are very expensive to take part in. But yeah, it's just one single track. At the moment of time, there's no opposition. Basically, we just got to qualify. Now, you hold the fire button down to accelerate, but you've got to turn very, very early. They can pick up items along the way, including time and money. Anyway, again, turn. It does give you an idea of where you've got to turn and what direction you've got to turn. But anyway, that was fairly good. I'm fairly happy with that. Did we qualify? Qualification bonus, $2,000. I'm assuming by that we probably did. There you go. Okay, night driving. Okay, it's a good game. I quite like it, but the controls are absolutely horrendous. They really are. But this is my first attempt at a night drive in this game. That's a nice touch. I like the way it looks. I love the headlights. It's really good. But yeah. You can also race against opposition cars, which adds a whole new league of difficulty, I think. That's what I was driving at night. But yeah, mind that. There's a huge delay to the turn. And yeah, you've got to press it really early sometimes, or sometimes very late to make it successfully. Anyway, pick up some money, it helps fixing your car. And so is time. Turn. Keep going. Fairly happy with this. Is it just one single lap? It's these big, massive turns I don't like that. Ugh. Right, hit the sides, so I'm going to try and rectify that. There. It's growing on me. I have to admit, I wasn't sure at first. Right, here we go. Head to head. Player 1 versus the computer. Now, of course, the computer's going to be so... I mean, they're off. There's no catching him. The computer's not going to make a mistake. They never do they? Anyway, I'm just trying to get around this track successfully without hitting the sides, which takes some doing. Money, yes! Superb. Whoa, it's narrowing. Okay. Turn. And again, turn. Nice. And again, turn. Got to time it so absolutely perfectly. But yeah, when I first played it, I really wasn't sure if I liked it. It's growing on me, but it's slow. It's a very slow thing. but it will never be as good as other games I play on the Amiga. Right, okay, turn, turn, turn. But yeah, we're not competing with the computer, no way. He's probably already finished the race. But then I believe there's 3 laps. Okay, turn, turn. But the time trials are just one single race. 1 lap. Which does make it a lot easier. You don't want to be hitting the sides in a long race. Got time to make up. Right, okay, turn. No statistic reading in this one, it's too difficult to do that. Turn. The small turns aren't so bad, it's a really, really tight one because you've got, yeah, really time that turn perfectly. And if you hit it perfectly, get it perfectly, then yes, your car will be facing exactly where you want it to go. But you've got to time it absolutely perfect. Sometimes it's best to completely and utterly take your foot off the accelerator on those really, really tight turns. That's 2 laps. I'm fairly happy with that. Okay, go again and again, turn. 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 Yeah, I'm no expert. Absolutely no. Again, turn, again, turn. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Every so often I do hit the side. It doesn't take a lot of effort to do that though. But once you've sort of mastered how early you need to turn, then yes, it's not so bad. Sometimes these turns can really sort of come out of the blue. Some turns take a lifetime to arrive. So yeah, you need to really master these levels, these tracks, these courses. There we go. Brilliant, brilliant. Superb. Yes, we're not competing with a computer, but I was never going to, was I? There we go, we're still going. And again, turn, and again. Keep it going, Jamie. It's going fairly well. We're not going to be beating the computer, but we need to qualify. That's the important thing. Because each track, each race, is a lot of money to enter. Right, this narrows, isn't it? Okay, that was perfect that time. That was superb. Turn. Turn. Big turn. Okay, lovely jubbly. And again. Small turns are okay. Big turns are a nightmare. U-turns are the worst. But again, it's just one of those games. Just keep trying. Eventually, you get it. Okay. Yeah, every time you hit the sides, yes, you can fix your car. But of course, the more you do it, the more price it's going to be. The more cost it's going to be to fix it for you. There you go. Superb. Well, ish. Okay, one more go. I have to admit this game's starting to grow on me. It's still difficult though, but I'm definitely making these turns a little bit more confidently. And once you've mastered them, then you start going around the turns a bit faster. And maybe, just maybe, you might start competing against a computer. I'm definitely not hitting the sides as often as I was. Yeah, and trying to stay fairly central to the road, it makes the next turn a much easier turn. But yeah, and don't hit the side, you don't want to damage your car too much. It costs a very, very high price to fix your car. Pick up icons along the way, whenever you can. Oh my lord. Which 9 times out of 10, those pickups are in the centre of the road. Right, slight collision there, but it's fine, we're still maintaining it. I think that's the last bit, isn't it? I'm sure it is. There you go, I'm fairly happy with that. I'm fairly happy. Next game I bought on the C64 this time. This is Soul Force, and this is absolutely outstanding. From the darkness of deep space comes a terrible biomechanical fleet swarming into the Soltron star system. Monstrous creations descending upon the peaceful planets, tearing into the ground for reasons unknown. Communication attempts remain unanswered, the invaders obliterating any ship brave enough to approach. We have chosen you to launch and pilot the new Soul Force starfighter against the terrifying threat and liberate our star system. Learn our enemies' plans and put a stop to them for good. The fate of our star system lies in our hands. There you go. There we go. Soul Force Protovision 2020 by Sarah Jane Avery. Okay, this is Soul Force. The Soltron star system has been at peace for millennium, and echoes of warfare long faded, its people living in hope of a never-ending peaceful existence. Yet some have looked out into the skies, wondering what lay beyond and what dangers could descend upon their peaceful world. In secret, they developed Project Soul Force, an advanced space fighter designed to defend the Soltron system from an outside threat. And it's absolutely outstanding. I've been following this for quite some time, but yeah, Sarah Jane Avery did an absolutely marvellous job at this game. But yeah, it's absolutely outstanding. Of course, there are so many other games it's created. Neutron, Santron, I both completed. Once on stream actually, and one of them as a long play, and yeah, absolutely superb. The only one I haven't completed as of today is Zetterwick. Only on the easy setting I've actually done it. However, medium is really, really difficult. I do struggle at level 4. But anyway, this is a different one altogether, and it's absolutely outstanding. Now, of course, it's in a different perspective this time, but now we're firing all the cylinders, and we have so many levels. I think it's about 20, something like that, and each one has a boss. Right, weapons. What do we get this time? Your ship starts off with the basic weapon that can be powered up or placed by shooting open occasional supply ships to reveal power-ups. We have the plasma shot, fires horizontal plasma projectiles. We have the multi-shot. When powered up, fires multiple shots in 3 different directions. We have the laser cannon that fires energy beams which can destroy multiple ships at once. And we also have the shield, the smart bomb, as well as the invincibility, which surrounds the player's ship with an impenetrable shield for a short time. Okay, now when I bought this box version, I also got myself the soundtrack on CD, and it's absolutely outstanding. Each boss battle has different music, each level has a different music. So yeah, it's absolutely superb. But yes, love the art design, love the sprites, love it the way it looks, love the way it sounds, it plays really, really well. Superb. We start the game off with 3 lives. Superb! Stage clear, boss destroyed, bonus 12,000 points, total bonus, and there is a password. Okay, this is level 2. We've got a little bit of a gradius look to it. Now, at the moment of time, I've got a shield. However, you cannot see the spaceship, only you can see the shield. Now, there's always an issue with game capturing for these sort of games. It happened when I did a long play of Enforcer on the C64, and it's pretty much the same thing. If you've got a shield and a spaceship at the same time, then the Elgato will struggle to pick up both of them. So you either see the spaceship or the shield. At the moment of time, you can see the spaceship, but not the shield. So yeah, I do apologise about that. But yeah, it's not a problem with the game. It's not a fault with the game. The game is absolutely tremendous. At the moment of time, we've got 3 lives. But you do earn additional lives through score. Every time you get 50,000 points, you gain additional life. And that will keep going until you get to 9. 9 is the maximum you can get. But anyway, it's absolutely brilliant. Really, really, really well done. She's done a superb job of this. Now, I've not actually completed this game yet. Not yet, anyway, but I'd love to try and do a complete playthrough one day in the future. Or maybe on stream, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's brilliant. Now, you can actually upgrade the powers up. Now, I don't know how many it takes to fully upgrade it, but yes, if you pick up something else, then of course it's going to switches from one weapon to the other, and then you've got to try and upgrade it again from scratch. I'm not sure. But anyway, 56,400 is what we have at the moment. So yes, you can just focus on one weapon. But yes, Santron, Neutron also had weapons that can also be powered up. Now, when you die, I don't think you lose everything, but then Sarah Jane Avery was always quite nice like that, because yes, in Neutron and Santron, when you die, it will just downgrade it a little bit. You won't lose the full works. But anyway, on the options screen, you do have a few options in terms of difficulty. I believe there's 4 different difficulties, and also you have the option if you want to use auto-fire or not. And I'm using auto-fire. It's a lot more easier for the thumb. But anyway, like Santron and Neutron, and of course, Zeta Wing, she also gave that option as well. So yes, thank you Sarah Jane Avery. Brilliant. But anyway, another superb boss, and yeah. The weakness is the middle, which I believe you can shoot any time. But again, I still have the shield, even though you cannot see it. But There you go, Boo Boo Pow! 63,600 points. Boom! Okay, level 3, so much power that's going on. Amazing what the C64 is capable of doing. At the moment of time, I've still got the shield, but now the times have changed. Now you can see the shield, you just can't see the spaceship. But we are getting there. Sergey Avery is one of the most respected developers of the current C64 gaming scene, with a long history of game development that has seen her work on unreleased C64 titles in the 1980s, before moving on to many other successful titles on the Amiga, Atari ST, Mega CD, Atari Jaguar, and the first two PlayStation platforms. Sergey Avery is possibly the closest thing to the current C64 scene has to royalty. Having left the gaming development scene for a number of years to become the writer of the Riley Witch Chronicles, Sarah recently got the itch back to get back into gaming development during 2017, announcing that she intended to make an RPG game based on her books, which looks again absolutely outstanding. I've been following it on Twitter. Amazing work. Anyway, it's going well. Now, enemies are actually coming out of the water. Now, some enemies will die with one shot, and some take multiple, but again, I suppose it depends on what weapon you've got at the time. Now, top left at the corner of the screen, we have our current lives and our weapon's strength. I'm assuming that's what it means. So 3 bars means 3 strength levels. So yeah, when you die, you lose one of those strengths. You don't lose all of it. Right, not too far away from the next boss. So enemies are coming out of the water. I'm going to try and focus on one weapon. But yes, again, I still have the shield, you just can't see it. But it's definitely not a fault of the game, I promise you. But anyway, it's always an issue when you're trying to capture it on an Elgato HD60. Right, we're not far away from getting another life. There's so many lives in this game. Right, not too far away from the next boss. Next boss has 2 phases. Again, so much parallax. Can't go wrong with a bit of parallax. Now, even though this weapon is good, I think the laser is probably good for a boss battle. You want something a lot stronger, which is what I'm going to go for now. But again, we still have the shield in place. We've got 5 lives. So this one's at level 2 at the moment, so it's not maxed out yet. But yeah, lasers are always an issue. They don't have a great width to it, or length to it, or thickness to it. But they're always strong. They always are. But anyway, got to shoot both its arms. With a laser, it doesn't take a lot of hits. But anyway, shoot the other arm. Watch out for that deadly shot in the centre there. Right, now he homes in. So it goes for a second phase. Okay, now he's angry. You won't like it when he's angry, he shoots more. Right, again, I have the shield. Again, you can't see it. It's in place, I promise you. Amazing work. So, you shoot the head and get out of there. Not too far more. There we go. Boo Boo Pow. 103,500 points we have. Stage clear. Boss destroyed. Bonus 13,000 that time. A total bonus and a password. There you go. Tremendous game. Soul Force. Okay, another boss. It's a seahorse. There you go. You got to shoot him in. Shoot him in the tail. Again, amazing artwork. Amazing parallax. At the moment of time, we're under the ocean. So yeah, this one's quite difficult to do because yeah, the tail is sort of moving backwards and forwards. We've got to shoot the lowest point first, and so forth. Love the explosions, love the sound effects, love the artwork. There goes another one. He's losing his tail. There you go. Now you've got to focus on the rest of him. But yeah, I love the fact that these boss battles go through phases. It's a really, really nice touch. So well done. Again, it's going to make you very mad. Still technically a seahorse, just not the same as he was before. But he's firing a lot, but I still have my shield in place. There you go, superb. Boo Boo Pow. Amazing. Stage clear, boss bonus and total bonus. Next game I bought on the Amiga, this is Mortal Kombat. This is the game I do actually already own in my collection, but as I've said in some of my previous videos, I'm trying to buy some of the ones that got damaged over the years. Now I bought this one from John Stone, and it's a lot better quality than the one I had before. Mortal Kombat is the combat simulation of the decade, and the home computer conversion has it all the hard-hitting moves, all the bloody realism, and the all power of the arcade phenomenon. There you go. There we go, Mortal Kombat, copyright 1992, Midway Manufacturing. Okay, so the game is Mortal Kombat on the Amiga. Mortal Kombat is an arcade fighting game developed and published by Midway in 1992 as the first title in the Mortal Kombat series. It was subsequently released by Acclaim Entertainment for nearly every home platform at the time. The game focuses on several characters of various intentions who enters the martial arts tournament with worldly consequences. It introduced many key aspects of the Mortal Kombat series, introducing the unique fire button control scheme and the gory finishing moves called fatalities. Brilliant game, love it. Now I got this game originally in 1993 on Boxing Day, but yeah, it's brilliant. Cannot go wrong with a game like this. There we go, uppercut, we are playing as Scorpion. Nasty way to go for Sonya. We got a flawless victory out of that. And yeah, that gives you 200,000 points. And that was my phone, if you heard that. Mortal Kombat is considered as one of the greatest video games of all time by critics and audiences in 21st century, and became the best-selling game and remains one of the most popular fighting games in the genre's history, spawning numerous sequels and spin-offs over the following years and decades. Beginning with Mortal Kombat 2 in 1993, and together with the first sequel was the subject of the successful film adaptation in 1995. However, it also sparked much controversy for its depiction of extreme violence and gore using realistic digitized graphics, along with the home release of Night Trap, prompted the formation of the Entertainment Software Rating Board, a US government-backed organisation, and set description ratings for the video games. There you go, superb. Takes off his mask, reveals a skull, and burns into a crisp. That is not a nice way to go. Anyway, you get bonus points for remaining time, remaining strength, and fatalities. 100,000 points. Mortal Kombat is a fighting game in which players battle opponents in one-on-one matches. The fighter that completely drains the opponent's health bar first wins the round, and the first to win 2 rounds wins the match. Each round is timed. If both players still have health remaining when the time runs out, the one with the most health wins the round. 2 players can start a game together, or a second player can join in during a single player's game to fight against them. If a game was in progress at the time, the winner continues it alone. If not, the winner begins a new game. Right, it's now Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It's ice versus a harpoon. And of course, Sub-Zero, when he freezes them, doesn't do any damage whatsoever. The damage is inflicted what you do afterwards, but you have 4 seconds to comply. There you go. Let's rip out his head, shall we? There we go. Superb. There you go. That is his fatality, which is the head rip. One of the best ones of Mortal Kombat. There you go. Time bonus and strength bonus and a fatality bonus. Superb. Next round is Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage, a martial arts superstar trained by great masters from around the world. Cage uses his talents on the big screen. He is a current box office champ and star of such films as The Dragon Fist 2, as well as the award-winning Sudden Violence. Special moves is the elbow, the shadow kick, and the package check, and the fireball, which is a little trick he picked up in the Hollywood Club. There you go, win for Johnny Cage. And we're playing Liu Kang, once a member of the super secret White Lotus Society. Liu Kang left the organisation in order to represent Shaolin temples in the tournament. Liu Kang is strong in his beliefs and despises Shang Tsung. Special moves is the supersonic kick, a high-speed kick that is so fast it's difficult to block. And the fireball, drawing in the strength of his forefathers, Liu Kang summons a ball of psychic energy. Fatality is the super helicopter spin kick. There we go, kick to the face, have some of that. Finish him, I shall do indeed. And that's the power punch. There you go, punched him so hard his head popped off. There you go, superb. A win for Johnny Cage. Strength bonus, time bonus. Fatality bonus, superb. In a single player game, the player faces each of the 7 playable characters in a series of one-on-one matches against computer-controlled opponents, ending with a mirror match against a duplicate player's chosen character. The player must then fight in 3 endurance matches, each of which involves 2 opponents. As soon as one player defeats the first opponent, the second one enters the arena and the timer resets. However, the player's health meter does not regenerate. After the third endurance match, the player then fights the sub-boss known as Goro, followed by the final boss, which is called Shang Tsung. Right, it's Kano versus Sonya Blade, and of course, Kano has blades of his own. So, yes, it's 2 against 1. Have some of that. Right in the face. There we go, Kano wins. Kano, a mercenary ex-thug extortionist, thief. Kano lives a life of crime and injustice. He is a devoted member of the Black Dragon and a dangerous group of cutthroat madmen, feared and respected throughout all of the crime's inner circles. Special moves is the headbutt, the cannonball and the spinning blade. A nasty spinning blade removes more energy than a block than any other weapon does. And it's interesting because both his special moves don't require any button presses whatsoever, all done by directionals. And that is it, all that is. Right, okay, so for the second time, it's Sonya Blade. And Kano's fatality is the heart attack, which involves removing the heart from the opponent's chest. Nasty way to go. Okay, we're not there yet though. Still a lot more to do. Finish her. Back fire. Boom boom pow. Have some of that. There you go. The heart is still beating. Ripped from her chest. Nasty way. This is Kano wins. Time, strength, and fatality bonuses. Okay, bring on Goro. Goro's strength is his long reach. He uses his arms to slap his opponents and then enjoys jumping on the day's victim. He has a tendency to pick up his opponents and pummel their heads. Goro's fireball are best avoided. Note that the leg sweep does have no effect on Goro. Right, I have not started overly well, but he's a great character, he really is. But anyway, we have just done enough to get the job done. However, one more like that. Now in the book, it doesn't tell you any more about his special moves or anything like that. It just tells you a little bit about his history. But yes, he has got some devastating attacks. But he's not as difficult as future bosses. Kintaro was a lot more difficult, I have to admit. In, of course, Mortal Kombat 2. But this is the sub-boss. After this one, of course, it's Shang Tsung. They cannot do a fatality on Goro. They can uppercut him into the air. Have some of that. Scorpion and Shang Tsung. Now, between certain levels, players compete in a minigame called Test Your Might for bonus points. Breaking blocks of various materials by filling up a meter past a certain point through rapid button presses. The first material the player must break is wood, followed by stone, steel and ruby, and finally diamond, which each successful material requiring more of the meter to be filled, and those rewarding more points. 2 players can compete in the minigame as once, and the last 2 materials are only accessible through 2-player mode. The minigame will return in various forms of Mortal Kombat, including Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe, and Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Right, okay, it's the final confrontation with Shang Tsung. And of course, he can morph into other characters, but on the Amiga, it couldn't do as much as other versions could. Only the basics. He can morph into Scorpion and, of course, Goro. Outstanding! You defeated Shang Tsung. There you go. You are the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've missed one somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, lemmings, of course. Right. Next game I bought on the Amiga. This is Lemmings. This is actually my second box I have in my collection. The other one was a little bit unusual. But anyway, the unique, mind-boggling game of multiple skill levels take command of the wackiest collection of misdirected rodents ever seen on your screen. No matter what appears in the next 6 months, one video game will rank as the most original entertainment concept of 1991, Lemmings. Not since Tetris has this reviewer been so addicted to or completely fascinated with a series of challenging puzzles for those who enjoy fast-moving jousts of logic and creativity. Follow the crowd and get lemmings. There you go. There we go. Superb game. Cannot go wrong with a little bit of lemmings. And what I'm going to do for this part of the video is, because there's so many levels to pick, I'm going to do 2 random number generators. And the number it picks is the level we're going to do. Okay, we arrive in good old Google. So we're going to do a number generator. There we go. We're going to go between 1 and 120 as there's 120 levels. We're going to generate. 108. Okay, now I've got to try and find out what the code is for level 108. Okay, enter the access code. It is HMDIFINMMIO. There we go, code for level 18, which is Mayhem. Okay, this is the start of the game. Sort of. This is level 108. This is Lemmings. Lemmings is a puzzle video game originally developed by DMA Design in Dundee, Scotland, and published by Psygnosis for the Amiga in 1991, and later ported to numerous other platforms. The game was programmed by Russell Kay, Mike Daly, and David Jones, and was inspired by a simple animation that Daly created while experimenting with Dirt's paint. Right, so this is a Mayhem level. Now, I haven't done this one for absolutely years. We're going to give it a whirl. We've got 2 climbers and lots of builders, which is good because that's exactly what we need. Now, there's 100 lemmings on this level, but we can afford to lose 10%, which is quite a lot for a Mayhem level. And we have quite a lot of time as well. But we have 4 entrances and 1 exit. The objective of the game is to guide a group of lemmings through a number of obstacles to a designated exit to save the required number of lemmings to win. One must determine how to assign a limited number of 8 different skills to selected lemmings to alter the landscape to affect the behaviour of other lemmings. Or to clear obstacles to create a safe passage for the rest of the lemmings. Right, so we've got to try and clear the hazards. There's not many hazards here, it's water mostly. So we're going to try and get up here and make it a safe passage for the rest. Now, because it's safe here, we're going to start to build up there. Now, anything that go down here is fine, there's no hazards over there. But we want to do it in the right time. So we've got plenty of time, we've got 7 minutes 30, it should be fine. But yes, there's still quite a lot to do here. So we're going to build up to the top here. Now, the one that has the climbing ability will continuously climb. He's probably going to die at some point, and that's going to save his life. Which is going to be difficult because there's so much to watch out for. But anyway, that's now safe for him. He can now climb over there. Now, they can walk down there, that's absolutely fine. But we need one of them to turn around. There we go. That should do it. Hopefully. Okay, we'll move on. In the meantime, this one can start to dig. Now, of course, if they fall from big distances, it's going to result in a death. So, if they were to fall from here, that will be an instant kill. So, we've got another climber. We're going to use another climber here. And pretty much do the same thing. But again, don't fall in the water. Believe it or not, lemmings are very, very bad swimmers. So yes, 10 can die. Which is good because, yes, you do need quite a lot of blockers in this level. Now, of course, when you're building, they have a limited amount of blocks and they'll give up. So make sure you place it on them before they give up. Because again, it's going to fall in the drink. So once this one is safe, we're going to blow up this blocker and hopefully they won't die from falling from a very big distance. Now, because that's safe, again, we're going to make it safe for these guys by starting to build. Again, to save a little bit of time. So they're okay, they're safe. So once this is a reasonable drop, bomb that one. Now he'll climb, that's fine. So while he's in that sort of situation, he might as well build from there to there as well. So again, we've got to try and make it a safe drop. Now they can fall quite some distance, but not too much. Okay. There we go. So that should be fine. So again, we're going to nuke this blocker. Now, of course, you can increase the rate of the lemmings. But yeah, I have to admit, that's actually not too bad for a Mayhem level. Not too bad at all. Now, in later games, of course, they had this speed up. No speed up here. But anyway, we've still got 19 bombers, 8 blockers, 9 builders, 1 basher, and 2 miners. There you go. All we're trying to do now is hope that it's going to be 90% or more. It should be. It should be. I don't think anything's gone really, really horribly wrong. Everything seems to be fine in this neighbourhood. So there we go, he's popped. There we go. It didn't end well for him, but he did do a good job. Blockers do play a big part for preventing lots of living deaths. There we go, superb. Still got over 4 minutes. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't speed it up. I mean, I could edit it down, of course I can, but then the music's superb in this game. Cannot go wrong with the music. So, there we go. We've reached 90%. There you go. 94, 95, 96, 7. Superb. There we go, that level seemed no problem to you on that attempt. On to the next. Well, we're going to do another random generator. Yes. Random number generator. Okay, okay, random number generator. Again, we'll go between 100 and 120. Let's see what it comes up with this time. Generate. 52. Okay, 52. Okay, we're taking a great big jump from level 108 to level 52. And I've got it here, which is H, L, F, I, B, I, N, E, F, and Q. There you go. It's tricky. Right. Okay, level 52. Turn around young lemmings. Number of lemmings to be saved, 90% out of 100. The release rate is 88 and we have 5 minutes. Rating is tricky. Okay, this one is extremely short and sweet. Basically, we just got to turn around. We're going to do it some other way. We don't have any blockers. So basically, what we're trying to do is bomb 2 lemmings in pretty much the same place. And that's pretty much what we've got to do. Maybe a little bit of building. We might lose 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Right, then we've got to build from there to there. Lemmings was one of the best received video games of the early 1990s. It was the second highest rated game in the history of Amstrad Action. And was considered the 8th greatest game of all time by Next Generation in 1996. Lemmings is also one of the most widely ported and best-selling video games and is estimated to have sold around 20 million copies between its various ports. The popularity of the game also led to a creation of several sequels, remakes and spin-offs, and has also inspired similar games. Many retrospective reviews say it's one of the greatest games of all time. It's absolutely superb. I got great memories of this game. Me and my brother used to play this loads in the old days. But yeah, amazingly, I've not actually played it all the way through. But yeah, it's really good fun. You cannot go wrong with a game like this. But there we go, that was short and sweet. But yeah, brilliant. Superb. There you go, 2 random generators successfully completed. So we lost 3 there, I believe. Not too shabby at all. There you go. Cool. Lemmings. Great game. There you go, you rescued 97% of the needed 90. Next game up all on the Amiga, this is Brat. Superb game, but extremely difficult. He's hip, he's cool, he's trendy, he's trouble, and he's still in his nappy. But the most mischievous youngster since Attila the Hun is about to get more than he bargained for. As while his parents sleep, he journeys beyond the toy cupboard into Bratland. 46 torturous levels of traps, pitfalls and clockwork mice face this little horror. With you, his only hope of survival, revolutionary icon controls allow you to guide Brat through the nursery, the park and even outer space, using every trick in the book to foil the traps and beasties that are out to show Brat what trouble's really all about. Will you make sure there's a nappy ending, or come out looking a right dummy? Only one way to find out. There you go.
Stay there, baby.
Yes, Mummy? No way, man! Time to party, dudes!
Superb game, but extremely difficult. Okay, this is Brat. Brat is an action puzzle video game developed by Forcefield and published by Imageworks for the Amiga Atari ST in 1991. Brat is an isometric action puzzle game in which the player guides Nathan, the Brat of the title, through a series of 12 levels. The isometric landscape scrolls up screen, imposing a time limit on each level. Whilst Nathan automatically walks towards at the same rate, if he's diverted, he'll start to lag behind. If the screen catches up with him, he'll lose a life and the level is restarted. Nathan is not controlled directly. The player must place icons on the level to guide his movements. There's a variety of items that can be collected by Nathan and later used by the player for certain obstacles, including deadly spring toys which can be suppressed with a lead weight, and also building blocks that can bridge gaps, for example. And it's brilliant. I absolutely love this game, but it's really, really, really difficult. One of the most difficult puzzle games I think I've ever played in my life. Now, one of the reasons why I bought myself a box version is not only because I love this game, but I wanted to learn a little bit more about the game. Not having an instruction book for so many years meant there was so much I didn't know about it. Now I'm learning already. First things first, I didn't know every playing piece up here cost money. Every time you put down an arrow or maybe even a stop symbol or triangle, it actually deduct some of your money. And you have no money, you can't put pieces down anytime soon. You've got to pick up coins and diamonds along the way. Right, so we've got to try and pick up items, including this lead weight, which we've got to use very, very soon. It plays a big part. Now, we have these building blocks. One thing I would love to change about it is I wish you had unlimited supply, but unfortunately we don't. At the moment of time, we've only got 6, which is not a lot, it really, really isn't. But we've got the lead weight. We use it here with the Jack in the Box. Yes, you get hit by him, it'll fall to your death. Now, if you've got some more milk up here, which at the moment of time I don't, you do get another turn. And you will spawn exactly where you died. Right, okay, we've got to use the building blocks. Now we have dynamite as well as pieces of cheese, and they all have a use. Now if you place something in the wrong place, you're going to get to use these icons, which are like rubber icons, and that will actually get rid of them for you. And when you take one away, you'll get that money back. So we're going to use some dynamite, place it there. And sometimes you do get buttons you've got pre-pressed as well. But yes, you can pick up building blocks along the way. Now, each level has a checkpoint, and this is the next checkpoint. So it's actually a very long level, they all are. But anyway, it's a very, very difficult opening section, but we're not done yet. But this is where we get additional items, which I believe is random each time, or certainly where they're placed anyway. But you want to try and get dynamite, cheese, lead weights. Yeah. Now you can only hold a limited number of items. Now the cheese you're going to use to stop a mouse or rat. Okay. Now over the course of time you can pick up more milk bottles. But yeah, again, quite difficult to get. We're only hit by a car. So we can stop the screen by using the triangle. And you can stop rat in his place by using the stop symbol. Which is good because you don't want to get hit by a car. It's enough to ruin any baby's day. So go down there and luckily we have enough dynamite to do that. But again, keep topping up the items. Keep topping up your bank account. Right, now we have cheese. We've got to try and divert this rat away from Brat. Now it's best to put down more than one, because as soon as you put it down, he'll stop eating it, it'll attract him to it. And it will slowly reduce in its size. And once it's completely gone, you'll go back to tracking Brat down again, or Nathan in this case. So yes, you can only hold a limited number of items. Right, press the button and shut that trap door. Okay. It's a brilliant game. I love the music. Every so often, you will need to slow the screen down. It will cause a bit of an issue. And yeah, if it catches up with him, yeah, he'll die. Right, we're going to use the building blocks. And again, stop him in his tracks. And it gives you time to prepare for what's up ahead. But yeah, 12 levels. But yeah, I've never got anywhere near close to finishing this game. Not even close. But anyway, this is a difficult section. This is where we need a lot of stop symbols. And time symbols. Now this is another thing I've learned. I didn't know you could actually stop the cars. I knew you could blow them up with sticks of dynamite, but I didn't know you could actually stop them. Now for years and years and years, I thought these were actually a baby rattle. It's not. It's actually a lollipop. It actually stops the car. Which I didn't know, but only for a limited time. But hopefully enough time to get this job done. So yeah, I didn't know that. So amazing what you learn when you buy an instruction book. Right, so we're not done yet, but we're not too far away. But again, we're going to stop him in his tracks, because again, around here we have a hazard, which is a spinning top. But yeah, this is the exit. There we go. A really difficult opening level. Now you can stop him by using a lead weight, but I don't have one. There you go. I'm really happy with that. Superb. Yeah. Of course, over the course of time, these levels extend even more, and they have more checkpoints. I'm really happy with that. Brilliant. Brat. Amazing. Exceptionally inspired, play Jamie. The next one's really tough, so stay cool. Okay, for a little bit more footage, let's give this level a try. Okay, a lot to see, a lot to do. However, I've never got past it. But it's very, very challenging. A lot to prepare. Pick up whatever you can along the way to make it easier for future times. Right. Stay there, baby. And stop that screen. Right, go. Now we also have another icon introduced, which is the U-turn, which is again a way of interacting with the screen. And it's called a U-turn, and that's actually what it does. It allows you to see more of the screen you've seen before, but see it for a second time, to buy you more time. Right, plan ahead. We need lots of sticks of dynamite. We also need to pick up a dummy. We do that because we need to stop a toy soldier dead in its tracks. Right, blow that up. Again, stop the screen from moving. We've got to cross a busy, or should we say a dangerous road. Not busy at the moment of time, but it can change very quickly. Right, so we've got the U-turn. So, yeah, when you use it, it allows you to see more of the screen you've seen for a second time. Buying you much more time. Right, going to stop him there. Stay there, baby. Arrow. This is a lot to do. Now, you can put arrows underneath items, including rocks. And also underneath items you haven't picked up yet. Yeah, it's all costing a price. A very expensive price. It's either that or fall off the edge. Go. There we go. Pick up the dummy. And we also need to pick up the lead weight. Superb. Right, lots of lollipops. Again, we need them. We really do. Right, you'll turn around and then we need to build. We don't have a lot, so make sure you put them in the right places, Jamie. Keep topping up that money. Right, we need the dummy. Around here, there's a toy soldier. Where is he? Around here somewhere. Right, there he is. So we've got to try and stop him. Yes, he's going to prevent us from getting the milk. But either that or get killed by a toy soldier. Mistake. But yeah, I suppose if the screen is scrolling up by using the U-turn, then yes, that probably could kill him as well. Right, again, stop that screen. Now that will keep him there. However, we do need another one. Yes, it's actually quite a long level. This one has 2 checkpoints. But again, I've never got past it. We do need to find some more lead weights. We don't have enough to finish this level. Now that one's a very silly place because you can't get access to it. But again, we're reaching a checkpoint and it's going to allow us to get some more very handy items. But I believe it's random each time. I really don't know. Or certainly where they're placed. I think it's random. Right, Jamie, stop. We need a lead weight. I very nearly forgot it. Yeah, that U-turn is extremely handy. Just give you a lot of time. Right, now we're okay. However, we need a match, and we also need a dummy. Bingo! Right. Again, we're going to have to stop the screen here. We need a dummy and a match. Right, stop him. There we go. Right, unfortunately we can't pick it up. So, we're going to have to dump something here. To get rid of the rattle. It's not a rattle, Jamie. It's not. It's a... oh my lord. It's a lollipop. However, for years I thought it was a lollipop. However, again, we've got too many of them. So we have to stop the screen again. Get rid of the lollipop. Right, we've got the match. However, we can't pick up anything else. So yeah, we're going to risk it for a biscuit. Right, okay. Let's go, Nathan. It's very easy also to put something in the wrong place. We're fighting with a moving screen. Yeah, that's an issue. Right, we have a lead weight. Place it there. Again, stop that screen. We pick up these building blocks. Up there. That'll give us 10. I don't know how many you need for a level like this. I'm assuming quite a lot. We've got $60. Again, stop that screen. Right, we've got another bird, another dangerous road. Start using up some of these lollipops. Go. Don't mess up now, Jamie. Right, we should be okay. We should be. Again, stop that screen. Now, when he's doing that animation, when he's cleaning his glasses, you can't actually move him at that point. So make sure he stops his animation before you move on. Right, up there. Again, stop that time. Concentration levels are very high at the moment of time. Not many cars, which is good. Right, lead weight. Place it there. It's a good attempt, Jamie, but we're not done yet. I believe there's another checkpoint. But this is the best go I've had so far. Right, again, screen's moving. Again, stop him there. Prepare yourself, Jamie. Get it ready. You want this baby to make it there safely. Yes, it's very, very stoppy and go-y over here at the moment of time, but yeah, he's surviving. That's what we want. No. No, that's wrong, Jamie. That's wrong. It's wrong. Right, I've made a mistake. Right, we're gonna have to. Right. No, Nathan! Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, we got 2 milks. That's fine. Right, stop that screen. Yeah, it's very easy to put it in the wrong place. Right. Go. Okay. Good effort. Right. Now those cars will also crash into each other. But yeah, you can blow the cars up with the dynamite. Right, now where? Right, so, again, more roads. Stop that screen. There we go. Again, it's not the fastest action for this part of the video, but I'm surviving, and that's what we want right now. Staying alive. Right, so this is where we have to use a match. Because over here is a rock, which is too big to explode with a normal stick of dynamite. So we use the cannonball. Perfect shot. Go. However, we'll get over there. Again, cars are blowing each other up. It's fine, it's doing me a favour. Oh, Jamie, quick. Right, build to there. We need more screen here. Raise that, give my money back. Go. Right, got a spinning top. Right, unfortunately, I put it in the wrong place. It should be okay if I place it there. Right. Keep going. So, we can pick that up for a second time. That should be fine. Right, there we go again. Another checkpoint. I believe there's another checkpoint. Right, now, from here on in, it's a complete and utter blur. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is the furthest point I've got. But again, we're going to have to be tactical, aren't we? However, there's not a lot we can pick up. But I got a funny feeling I might need... I don't know. Maybe another... Oh, we've got a bridge. I don't know. I've just got a funny feeling we might need a... I don't know. Right, we need to get over there. They can't blow these up, unfortunately. Right, okay, done. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Got a funny feeling I might need that match. Don't know, I just got a feeling. Oh, we can't pick any more things up. How is another match over there? Okay, stop that screen. Oh no. Right, I'm gonna risk it. Oh my lord, we've got two of them. Oh, we don't have enough cheese. However, if you get killed by one, or JB 40 inches of cliff, if you get killed by a mouse, it'll get rid of that mouse. The trouble is, I didn't kill it. I was being a clumsy nincompoop. I fell off the edge. I think it's going to kill me. Again. No. Can I blow him up? No, you can't blow up a mouse, unfortunately. Oh, poo! Hang on! Hang on. Amazingly, though, he's actually staying still. Right, I'm running low on money. Oh, poo. Right, this is bad. I've run out of money. Oh, well, I have to admit, I'm fairly happy with that. That was the best go I've ever had. But there we go. It needed some more footage, this video. But there we go. Rats. Final game of this video is on the C64. This is Rapid Fire. Superb game, came out in 1987. An abandoned warehouse is being used as a hideout of a notorious gang of criminals. As an undercover cop, you must find a way into the warehouse, deactivate the computer systems, destroy the buildings, and eliminate any criminals you come across. All action game required, all your survival skills, joystick only. There you go. There you go, Mastertronic presents Rapid Fire, copyright 1987. Okay, so the game, this is Rapid Fire. Getting to the warehouse didn't prove too difficult, but the rest of your mission certainly could be. Your instructions are to destroy the warehouse and all the equipment in it. But in order to do this, you must reach the master level of the building where the central power electrode is stored. If you manage to reach this point, your presence will start off a chain reaction and the building will be destroyed. However, before you reach the master level, you must negotiate the preceding 5 levels. On levels 1, 2, 4 and 5, there is a plasma computer which must be deactivated before you can go any further. This is done by shooting the rotating plasma vent when active when it is red. Like so. There you go, that was difficult to do. However, this is a game which I loved in the old days, but it was a complete and utter mystery of what happened to it. I bought this from Toys R Us in the very old days. And of course, back then, it wasn't very expensive. And I loved it, I really, really did, but I just don't know what happened to it. It's completely nutty disappeared off the face of the earth. I completely nutty forgot about it. Until quite recently, I was looking to buy myself a C64 bundle on eBay. And I saw this game, and I thought, do you know what? I remember that one. So I'm going to look into this a little bit more, and I ended up just buying that one alone. I didn't actually buy a bundle whatsoever. And yeah, this is bringing back so much memory. This is an absolutely superb game. Difficult, couldn't get very far. I think the furthest I got in the old days was level 3. Now, we get so many things we've got to try and shoot, and some things you cannot shoot at all. You've got to try and avoid it, like these flames. Now, if you shoot an unarmed man, you earn 1,000 points. Shooting an armed rooftop sniper, you get 5,000 points. Grenade, which you haven't seen yet, or have we? Yes, I think we have actually. We get 500 points. And missiles, which we've definitely not seen yet, you do earn an additional 500 points. Now, you've got to shoot it when it's red, but it's not red all the time. Well done, you've completed level 2. Time bonus. Level 3, here we go. Now on this one we get our armed rooftop snipers. Killing one of those successfully, you earn 5,000 points. Which requires you to shoot into the air. And they can duck their firepower. But there's so much to see, so much to do in a short space of time. Now we have, at the start of each level, 999 seconds. But it's not 999 seconds, it's going a lot faster than that. Now in the old days, I don't think I ever ran out of time. Because I was either dying or completing the level within that time. but we do have a gun temperature. Now bear in mind the title of this game is called Rapid Fire. If you go all guns blazing, yes, your gun's going to overheat. And yes, it's really easy to do, especially when it gets out of control. At the moment it sort of well is. But you can shoot crouching and you can also jump. And of course you can shoot into the air, which you have to do to avoid these snipers. Now if you crouch, you do avoid getting shot in the forehead. But anyway, we do have 4 lives and we do have a draining energy bar. But it's brilliant. On this one, all we've got to try and do is just drop through the floor. There we go, bonus man. Well done, you have completed a level 3. And I think it's one of the furthest I got in the old days. Level 4, and of course, the more you progress in this game, more enemies will arrive at once. But it's fine. You can dodge, and you can jump, and you can fire at multiple angles. So sometimes you've got to try and dodge one thing and shoot another, like dodging a fireball and then shooting an unarmed man in the kneecap. And speaking of getting shot in the kneecap, when you get to the end of the level, when you have that plasma vent, if you don't shoot it when it's red, you either get shot in the kneecap or shot in the nose. So you want to try and have as much energy as possible, and you'll avoid getting shot in the kneecap or shot in the nose, and you get another chance at it. But making a mistake too many times, you're going to fall to your death. And of course, over the course of time, those get a lot faster, and it's a lot difficult to go and get to that red section. So you probably am going to get shot in the kneecap or the nose. Right, so we've got 5 lives, and the time is ticking away. You don't be shot anywhere. Right, this is difficult to do. Woohoo! Lovely jubbly! Well done, you have completed level 4. Superb. I never got this far in the old days. Okay, level 5. Now, it's always difficult when you've got multiple things happening at once, like getting shot from the roof and getting burnt to a crisp like a fireball. Well, the worst case scenario is when you've got to jump and avoid getting shot by a sniper on the rooftop. Yeah, it really does keep you on your toes. Oh, my lord! Yeah, it's seriously difficult. Okay, last life. This is taking all my lives away. Level 5. What is difficult is you've got multiple things happening at once. Especially if it's a high one and a low one. So you're trying to avoid getting set on fire, for example, when you get shot in the leg or shot in the back of the head. So much to watch out for. And these missiles are also difficult to shoot. They bounce up and down. Oh, you can crouch them. I didn't know that. Oh, that's handy. Blimey, doing well. Oh, shot in the head, I'm done. There we go, superb game, rapid fire. Okay, that's the end of my video, people. That's all I bought in January, February 2021, and this is Jamie, Wardless Games. Please like, comment, share, please subscribe to my channel, Facebook fan page, please on Twitch. Just type in Wardless Games, you find it fairly easily. Please remember to click the bell icon, notify you, visit live, fantastic. For these sort of videos, your restaurant projects and cheats, have I been making, and live streams on Friday night, you can time for it, so that will be. Stay I'm dizzy. Ciao, bye, see ya. Got a sting in his tail. Oh, he did. Not anymore. Ah! Oh my lord, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. I really, really wasn't. That was a mean blimey. Wow! Lord. They are some extremely fast bullets. In 1991. Only the Game Gear version was released for North America. Only the game version. Only the game version was released in North America. It's a spin-off of Sega's... Who? Oh. Okay, so the game is Outrun Europa, a racing video game developed by ProSoft. Good start. Right. Developed by Probe Software, published by US Gold. It's there on the screen. Well, I have got it. Well, I love it. I think it's a really good game. Difficult though. Now, each level we have signposts which you're going to drive into and fly off your bike. Do most of the time. Now it's up to accelerate, down to brake, and fire if you have them to use a boost. Some levels you have a boost, and some of them you have a poo. No, you don't have that either. Okay, so the game is Outrun Europa, a racing video game developed by Probe Software and published by US Gold for the Amiga, C64, Atari ST, Commodore 64, Game Boy, Game Gear, you muppet. Start again. Game Gear, Jamie, Game Gear. Against them, if the game was in progress at the time, the winner can shoot. TV's gonna turn itself off. Oh, which you can't see. What a time to do it. Nope, it's still not done it. Hang on a minute, I'm beating up. There you go. Kano, a mercenary, ex-thug, extortionist, thief. Kano lives a life of like poo. Oh my gosh. Oh, trooper, never gonna find me, shining like a star. That is. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Right, so we did a pick fatality. Right, so I've done one flawless victory and the stage fatality. Does that summon the reptile? No. Even with Scorpion's triumph in the tournament and new champion as ground champion price was high, he was mess it up. Oh, he can never again know his family. I've messed it up. Totally. I had one chance at that and I messed it up completely. Okay, so the game, this is Lemmings. Lemmings is a puzzle video game originally developed by DMA Oh, we're doing this again. Right, okay, this one's fairly easy. Lemmings was one of the best received video games of the early 1990s. It was the second highest rated game in the history of Amstrad Action. And was considered the 8th greatest game of all... It's crashed. Oh, it's crashed. I can't believe it. I can't do this. I can't do this and read at the same time. It's causing... It's oh my god. Puzzle! Right, unfortunately that killed my brat. Jamie! No, no, I can't be blamed for that. Oh, no. Dead again. This baby's died so many times.
You blew it, man!
Blame the postman! Blame the postman, not me.